At number 6, we have Escape from New York. Many fans feel this is Carpenter's best work. While a fantastic film, the others just edged it for me. Escape from New York follows the anti-hero Snake Plissken as he is sent into New York, now a giant prison where criminals are left to fend for themselves. Snake's mission is to rescue the president, whose plane crashed in the city and has since been kidnapped by a crime lord known only as the Duke. Although Snake wouldn't normally care much about anything, let alone the president's plight, he has been injected with a virus. If he does not rescue the president and bring him safely to the authorities outside of the city, the virus will kill him. If he returns with the president and in time, he will be given the antidote by those who sent him on the mission. Although Escape from New York was filmed on a low budget, Carpenter was able to create one of the most memorable settings ever in the science fiction genre. The characters reflect their environment, with each one being both likeable and untrustworthy at the same time. Special mention should go to Kurt Russell, who really created such a memorable performance as Snake Plissken. An extremely dark film. Look more closely and you will see a positive message at its heart. An essential American film that celebrates the frontier spirit in which an individual can overcome insurmountable odds when necessity calls. A truly iconic film with one of the best scores around, although this is Carpenter and through writing his own music has created some truly classic film soundtracks which I'll explore in a later video. Escape from New York is certainly one of Carpenter's best. At number 5 we have Prince of Darkness. Now for some this is another controversial choice, for others they might not even have heard of this film, as it is one of Carpenter's more obscure movies. The film revolves around a group of university graduates and scientists who are investigating a strange casket locked away for centuries in the basement of an old church. As the film progresses, we learn that the casket can only be unlocked from the inside, implying that there is something in the darkness waiting to get out. Although the characters enter the church of their own free will, they soon find themselves imprisoned, unable to leave, and are forced to confront the evil that resides there. The film then deals with a variety of science fiction and horror ideas such as zombies, messages from the future, possession, the Book of Revelations, and Armageddon, while at its core managing to adequately explore themes of love, friendship, and sacrifice. This film has garnered a large cult following over recent years, with many fans debating the true meaning of the film. Although Carpenter himself is very much a literal storyteller and doesn't go in for allegory, it is one of his most ambiguous films, with an ending that will stay with you. This is a fantastic film, and despite some flaws such as some uneven acting and perhaps lack of exploring some great ideas that are established earlier in the film, the movie just plain rocks, and any fan of horror or science fiction is missing out if they haven't seen it. Go buy it. At number 4 we have the one and only Halloween. This is the film that put John Carpenter on the map and gave him the opportunity to make all the wonderful films he has since went on to write and direct. Halloween follows a babysitter played by Jamie Lee Curtis, who is looking after a child on, yes you guessed it, Halloween. At the same time, an escaped mental patient called Michael Myers has returned to the street and house he grew up on, yes you guessed it again, the house Jamie Lee Curtis is babysitting in. Myers was locked away for killing his family as a child, and now, wearing a Halloween mask, has returned to kill again. The only people who are fighting to stop him are the babysitter and Dr. Loomis, played by Donald Pleasence, a psychiatrist from the institution Michael Myers has escaped from. Sounds pretty run-of-the-mill, doesn't it? Sounds like 101 horror films you've seen before. Well, the reason for that is that Carpenter took the groundwork laid by Hitchcock in his masterpiece Psycho and extended this to create a new genre of horror film called the slasher movie. It has been copied, expanded and dragged through the Hollywood machine 1,000 times over, but this is the real deal. Carpenter's composition and use of shots in this film is really what leaves it standing head and shoulders above the rest. Myers is one of the all-time great villains, with fantastic performances throughout by the rest of the cast. Although steeped in the 70s and therefore perhaps aged a little, this is one of Carpenter's best, and if you haven't seen it already, what are you waiting for?